So one of the things that we are going to do this time with the van is a solar setup. We're going to have a solar panel on the roof and it goes to a controller, and then we'll charge up a battery which we can connect all our lights and stuff up to. We've got to find out a way that we can actually mount the solar panel itself to the roof of the van. I recently got a 3D printer. I'm going to try and model up a plastic bracket to actually mount the panel itself to the roof. So here is that little bracket that I'll be 3D printing. So it's all modelled up in SketchUp. So got some screw holes, and this will lock the panel in here. So it's a new day. I've just finished 3D printing these mount things. So I've also bought a solar panel, as you can see behind me. So that's how the mount's going to work with the solar panel. And so I've got 4 of these each corner, and then I'll screw them into the roof through these holes here. I have hooked up the solar panel to the controller and charged my phone through it to confirm that it does work, and it does, so that's great. So that was actually pretty scary, but I've drilled some holes into the roof of the van now. I've just drilled 2 holes in the roof, and the solar power cables now come in from the top. I've had to squeeze them in so that it's actually a really tight fit, which is good because it's going to form a better seal. I'm just attaching the last mount, and then the solar panel is installed. Mounted the solar panel, and it doesn't look like it's going to be going anywhere. I've been out shopping all day, and we've just got some big sheets of MDF, and that's what's going to be the floor. We got some of these wooden batten things. These things were really cheap. They were 50 cents each, but what I like about them, although they are a bit rough, is that they're nice and thin, so they can actually bend a bit and conform to the van. Because when you're working on a van, it's not like a room where it's just a straight wall. You do have to account for all these curves. I've made a little template here, and that is just the shape of the wheel well. I've traced that onto the MDF sheet, and now I'll just get the jigsaw and cut it out. Made a bit of a mess, but we're trying to get this sign off, and it is coming off. It is just pretty tiresome on the arms. The T is gone, so we're just carp care. On this side, we're P care, so it's a work in progress. So I've marked out a section here on the MDF board that I'll cut out using this jigsaw. So this is essentially going to be our floor. Now it's just time to put this inside the van. My measurements are off a tiny bit. I'm just going to cut an extra section along here just to meet up. So probably just another 5 centimeters off here. Actually should slot in perfectly. The floor's in, and I'm happy with how it's sitting and secure, and yeah, so happy with that. I'm just installing some wooden battens up on the roof, and that's where we're going to support our roof panel from. We've got one more to go, and then I'm going to call it a day. That's it for this week. Sorry, these videos have kind of been a bit bland. It's like just all brown and boring, so sorry about that, but this stuff needs to be done so that the van will actually be comfortable afterwards, like when we're all done. I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.